Hey, LCS Lit fam. Welcome back to my series, You've Written a Book, Now What? Today I'm going to be talking about the power of networking.
Check this out.
So I'm sure on your book journey, someone has told you someplace you need to focus on networking. And when you think about that, you're kind of like, well, what is that really? How do I go about doing it? Especially because book publishing and the book industry as a whole, it could be a little isolating. I don't know about you, but I've had trouble sometimes finding my people, like my book industry people. And so how do you go about networking and how do you utilize it to take you to the next level? So the first piece of advice I want to give about networking is looking for book events. That is the best way to find your book people, okay? So we're talking about conferences, we're talking about workshops, we're talking about book events, library events. Check your local listings for any events that might be in your area, and get yourself out there. Number one, you're showing support for other authors if you're going to other book events, but then there's always going to be some publishing professionals somewhere, either other authors supporting the author event, their editor, their agent, or someone from the publisher. This is particularly true with big book signing events or conferences. You want to get yourself there so you can get in front of those publishing professionals and other authors. I don't know about you. I mean, I love social media, but I do think talking to people, getting to know people, feeling someone's energy really helps them to remember you and also to make a real genuine connection. And so by networking either with other authors, you can maybe come up with joint events, especially if that author is a little more established than you and you have books coming out, whether in the near future, distant future, doesn't matter. The whole concept of I scratch your back, you scratch mine, huge, right? Just showing love and support for other authors will help you out, not just to book joint events, but also just to show support. And so then when it's time for your book to come out, they may be, more than happy to do events with you, offer blurbs, any of those things, or even just to get advice, tips, learn from them, especially for authors who are further along. It's great to have author friends, not just for what they can do for you, but just to be a part of the community. Networking with other publishing professionals, whether you're an author, an aspiring literary agent, editor, you can get advice, tips, contacts across the board with agents because maybe you're looking for an agent, or it's the agent of an author that you love and you may want to keep in touch for a blurb or an event. If it's an editor, that's for obvious reasons. If you aspire to be traditionally published, you want to make that connection with editors. Publicists, maybe you want some tips or ideas on how to promote your book, or you want to use this publicist when it's time for your book to come out, or you want a budget or pay for a consultation, whatever have you. Anybody in this publishing professional space, it always pays to make friends with others. For me, my friends are invaluable. I try to have meetings, calls, check-ins with them at least once a quarter just to say hello and see what's going on. And again, have that camaraderie because book people, we're kind of spread out, right? So it's sometimes nice to talk to someone else in the business, in the field. And that's what having these connections can do for you. I don't want you to only think of this in terms of how can I get a leg up. I also want you to feel this sense of community, right? I want you to use these contacts to learn from them, to watch, use as mentors. People love talking about themselves. People love sharing information, especially if they've had a hard road. They may want to help out the next person to not go through some of these hard things in getting published and being a successful author. And by successful, that's whatever your goals are, right? If it's to hit a list, if it's to sell a certain amount of copies, if it's just to finish the book and get it out there, whatever your goals are, I want you to think of networking as a tool to get to them. And so as you're planning your book journey, please remember that networking is so important, and it's really great not just to help you move forward, but also to give you a sense of camaraderie, to give you the support that you need to reach your dreams as a book publishing professional. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you enjoyed this video, or if there's something else you'd like to see, please leave a comment below, or please DM us. We are always happy to address any of your publishing questions. Take care. Be well.